If you're new to using virtual reality in the classroom, Google Expeditions might be a good place to start. Google has created a whole bank of tours where you can take your students all around the world. The tours are made up of high-quality 360-degree photographs, which the students are immersed in, and then they move their heads around to see either side. I think this is really good, especially for younger learners, for groups that would maybe be uncomfortable watching film, and because Google have made such a high-quality product, you can trust that your learners are looking at things that are suitable rather than just using open source material. If you are at a school or a college, then this Expeditions Pioneer program might be an idea to look into, because perhaps Google would be able to come out and visit you. If you decide to go for this, your students need to be using quite high quality mobile phones, and you need an iPad in the classroom. All of you need to meet the week before you're going to do the tour to download this Google Expeditions app. Once you've done that, on the iPad I would go into Google, log in, and then go into Lead and have a go at playing about with some of these tours just to see if the students take to it. So at the very top bar you type in the country or city you would like to do a tour of and see if there is one. So we put in Greece at the top here, and then we found that there was a Greece tour. We clicked on it, we downloaded it to the iPad, which takes a few minutes, and then it was already there. The following week, when you want to do your tour, you want to make sure all of your tours are already in the iPad, and then open up your modem router, which you're going to need to boost the signal. Once that's on, and you've clicked it on at the back with the power button, you then need to connect to it with the iPad, so in this case it was called Netgear 14, and get all of the students on their phones to connect to that router as well. Check with your learning technologists what the password is. Then when the students go in, they're going to choose follow, because they're following a guide tour that you are leading. They then click the phone into the headsets, making sure that the screen is facing out through the lenses, then put the whole headset over their head and make any adjustments. So the circles show you how to adjust for vision, and the arrows are how to adjust for the fit and comfort on your head. Now this is what you'll see on your iPad as the person doing the guide. So you will see what the students are looking at, which is what the arrow is pointing to, and you'll also have a circle here showing you pause and play. What's quite helpful is that Google has preset some spots to point out in each view. So where you have the words with the circle next to, for example, the Parthenon, you can click on that and then a circle will appear on your screen, and on the student's screen there will be an arrow. If you want to add your own points in that aren't preset, you just hold your finger on the screen and a circle will appear to you, and it will be arrows for the students. Now Google has pre-given you some text here that they've written for you to read out, but to be honest I didn't find that that was the best material to use. I found it was quite dense, often not very interesting, so what I found more effective, especially with adult learners, was that we researched it ourselves and we made our own scripts, and then we guided one another, which was just a much more involving process. These little smiley faces that will appear on the screen show you where the learners are looking. So if people are all facing the wrong way, you'll be aware of it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your expedition.